The Way to the Heart, Episode 4, The Awakening Storm, When Life Breaks the Illusion. Inspired by the Psyche, God Within by Nivin Ravi, there comes a moment in every soul's life when the masks begin to crack, when the stories we told ourselves stop working, when the pain we buried begins to rise and we can't run anymore. This moment is not a failure. It is not punishment. It is grace in disguise. It's called the awakening storm. You might be working a job that no longer lights your soul, or sitting at dinner with people but feeling utterly alone, or waking up each day with a strange ache in your chest, one you can't explain but can no longer ignore. This is how the storm begins. Not with lightning, but with cracks in the illusion. When the life you built from fear can no longer hold your truth. You see, life is kind. It will whisper first, then nudge, then roar, not to destroy you, but to bring you back to who you are. And when the storm arrives, it breaks what is false, so that only what is true may remain. In the Psyche, God Within, both Newman and Sophia reach this point, not because they're weak, but because they're finally strong enough to break, strong enough to stop pretending, strong enough to feel, strong enough to let go. It begins with discomfort, then confusion, then grief. Grief for the years spent pleasing, grief for the self that was never fully seen, grief for the garden they thought they'd lost forever. But grief is not the end. It is the beginning of truth. When the storm hits, something will try to take control. The ego, it will say, fix it, blame someone, hide again, control the pain. But no storm can be controlled. In this storm, it is sacred because it doesn't come to hurt you. It comes to awaken you. It comes to dissolve the image so you can rediscover your essence. In every storm, there is a still point, a center, a silence. This is where grace lives. When Newman finally stopped fighting, when Sophia stopped blaming, they entered that center and they realized something profound. The pain was not the enemy, the running was. When you let yourself break, you meet the part of you that cannot be broken. That part is your soul. It is your psyche. It is the God within. So if you're in the storm right now, if everything feels like it's falling apart, let yourself break. Let yourself cry. Let yourself feel what you've buried for years. Because what you meet on the other side of that pain is your truth. Pain is not your punishment. It is your purification. The storm is not here to drown you. It is here to wash away everything you are not. And when the rain stops, you will see you were never lost. You were only being led back to the garden. This is not the end. This is the real beginning. You are not broken. You are being reborn. The storm that tried to destroy you was actually trying to deliver you back to love, back to light, back to the divine you had forgotten. This is The Way to the Heart, Episode 4, The Awakening Storm, inspired by the Psyche, God Within by Nivin Ravi. The storm may rage, but you are the stillness inside it. Let it come and let it clear the way home.
A book, a mirror, a sacred return. If this remembered you, read it, live it, you are the divine remembering itself. Thank you.